Hi there. Welcome to your last round of McDonald's interviews. You're applying for the cashier position, is this correct? Oh, stellar. We love high skill, high talent, quality people applying for our jobs here. I'm going to review your resume real quick. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Your name is... It doesn't really matter what your name is. Your experience is... Wow, you used to work for Microsoft. Impressive. And you have experience coding for Google? My goodness. You had an internship with the Department of Justice? Whoa, now that is impressive. Let's see your education, though. My goodness, wow. What talent. What absolute perfect talent. I see you have a bachelor's in physical engineering, and then you have a master's in physics, and then a PhD in subatomic computer engineering. From Harvard. Wow, that's quite nice, actually. But let's look at your extracurriculars. Are you really just a one-trick pony? We really want a well-rounded person here working for us at McDonald's. So I'm just gonna take a quick... Wow. A member of your church community? Impressive. It looks like you've been almost sainted by your local church. You're an actual established saint. Wow, that's impressive. You did work in Calcutta and Kuwait and Chad, just delivering medicine to the needy. That's impressive. How long were you doing that for? 2 years. So there's a little bit of a gap in your resume, but that's fine. It shouldn't hurt your chances. Let's see. I see the problem here. Do you speak a second language? We're gonna need 4 languages at least. Yeah, 4 languages at least. We need English, Spanish, Somalian, and Urdu. Do you happen to speak at least those? You do. Okay, and you speak Japanese too. Okay, wow, amazing. Okay, but what about Mandarin? There's a billion Chinese people in the world. That's a billion customers, okay? That's like at least a billion Big Macs per day that you can sell to a billion people. Granted, of course, I'm gonna tell you a little industry secret real quick. The Chinese, for some reason, don't take to McDonald's too quickly. We have to update the secret recipe maybe to get them hooked, but they're all quite on the thin side. We have to really think of ways to crack their diets, if you know what I mean. Just kind of get into that market. It's a billion people. And they're all about conformity. So once you get one of them, you get all of them. Now let's see. Do you by chance take care of yourself? We like to make sure that our employees look like they're taking care of themselves now. It's a form of marketing. Okay, yeah. You go to the gym every morning, 5 a.m. until 8 a.m., 3 hours workout every day, no break. Okay. That's pretty fine, honestly. I would probably bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. But it seems like you're, an applicant. That is quite nice. Okay, so I'm just going to take a couple of little personal notes from you, okay? I just want to know who you really are. Here in McDonald's, it started off as a family-owned company between 2 brothers, so we just want to keep up that sort of family-oriented vibe as we expand our international markets into every corner of the world. It's really like a global empire of burgers. So, tell me, what makes you want to apply for McDonald's? The passion, the name, the history, the legacy, and the Big Mac. You can call me Big Mac if you get hired, because I am your Big Mac, the head honcho here. Now, what drives you in particular to be the best McDonald's employee you could possibly be? Innovation, leadership qualities, but not too much. You have that big personality. Is it a supersized personality? Nice. Do you have a supersized work ethic? Okay, perfect. If we were to ask you to work 18 hours a day, hardly ever happens, but if we were to ask you to work 18 hours a day, would you be willing to commute 2 hours to any random location we specify, including taking flights where you have to pay out of pocket to go into our international fields, our international buildings, and then work from there for 18 hours? Yes. We don't pay for lodging. We find that our best employees work best when they're not given any compensation for their stress and personal efforts. That really sharpens them. Okay. So you are willing to. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. And let's say on a typical, let's do a little simulation here, a little role play, if you will. On a typical Wednesday, you find yourself getting stressed, personal life problems, although I hope you don't have any of those, and, personal issues arise. You find that you've been working just, a normal standard average 21 hours a day, and by the 17th hour you start to feel a little tired, and you start to find some customer who's all like, oh, I didn't order 12 McNuggets, I ordered 15 McNuggets, and then they're demanding that you give them the 3 extra McNuggets for free. What do you do in that situation? Well, what you're gonna find is that all of the answers are wrong. If you don't give them the free McNuggets, they are going to complain, and we can't have loyal customers practically on death's door from diabetes, heart cholesterol problems, blood pressure problems, just complaining about us. I mean, what would that do to our reputation as McDonald's? But at the same time, if you were to give them a free item, then that costs us money. So in reality, we would probably just kind of consider a way for you to just never make a mistake again. Flawlessness, perfection is a credo among us McDonald's followers, as we like to call us in the company. We are family, so we are tied by blood. Unless you were to make a mistake, then we're disowning you. There you go. Perfect. Now, let's discuss the subject of payment. What kind of pay scale are you looking for? Yeah, what kind of hourly wage are you looking for? Or even salary? We do offer salary options, but you do have to meet a certain threshold of hours to apply for that salary position. You have to work at least 23 hours a day to get the salary position. 23 hours a day at multiple McDonald's locations really prove that you can make it to Tokyo within 2 hours of us requesting it of you. No matter from where. You could be in frickin' Canada. You've got to make it to Tokyo in 2 hours if it's important. That's how you get salary. Okay, perfect. So what would you say is your ideal range for your education, your experience, your needs? Okay, here at McDonald's, we are flexible with our timing and our pay, meaning that we're going to need you to be very flexible with your timing and your pay. Do you expect benefits? That's funny. No, that's okay. It's not that's practically like asking for a pension. It's that doesn't exist anymore. Benefits? What? No, that's okay. Sorry, I just like joking sometimes during the interview process. It gives me some sort of joie de vivre while I'm working. Okay. So we pay minimum wage for the hourly wages. That's starting. After a couple of years of experience, we'll give you a nickel raise. That's really just given to our most loyal employees, though. Are truly just die-hard employees. We're there's the extra Thomas Jefferson at the end of each hour. There you go. That's an extra a nickel per every 20 hours. That's like 100 cents a day extra. You're getting paid 100 cents every day extra after a certain amount of years. So about 10 years of working here, you'll earn 100 cents extra a day. If your salary, due to all of those harsh expectations, excuse me, not harsh, reasonable expectations, how does 36K sound? I know, it's honestly, I would kill to be paid 36K. Right now I'm paid in fries. There we go. So is that like suitable terms for you? Okay, perfect. Well, we are interviewing other applicants. We're gonna just kind of see which is the best. We have NASA scientists, rocket engineers applying for this position. A lot of math students also vying for this opportunity, but unfortunately they just don't have the hot stuff for it. They don't have that McDonald's personality. So we'll reach back out if we decide to go forward with you, and if not, then thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.